Hey, good morning. This is Pete Jones with goodinthehead.com. Today I'm going to do something a little different, inspired by an interview I saw with Sharma in it. He taught something in that interview that I'd never heard before that really resonated with me. He said the really great ones who have ever existed on this planet are great at time management, but more importantly, they're amazing at energy management, at being able to somehow optimize the level of energy with which they show up in the world every single day. And that really made me think about a couple of things. Where I've been in my life, the kind of energy I used to live with, and how I used to show up or not show up in the world for other people, for people that I was in a love relationship with, or my children. And I compare that to where I'm at now, and there's a huge disparity. There's a large difference in the energy I used to show up in the world with 10 years ago and the level of energy that I now show up with. And I can kind of reverse engineer the last 5 years, look back and see what happened and where it all started. And it's been an amazing 5 years. In 2014, I had a plan to kill myself yet again after 15 years of being on some mood stabilizers, a ton of different antidepressants, over 20 that I tried in 15 years. I was with someone who helped me out a lot and got me off the medications and onto vitamins and minerals. And that was the shift that I guess my body and mind, my brain, my chemistry, all my hormones needed. And I ended up soon thereafter getting a divorce from this woman that helped me so much, and started completely over with nothing. Living at my mom and her husband's condo in Gilbert, Arizona. And literally all I had was the clothes that I was able to hang up in the closet and a bicycle. My children went to live with their mom for a few months while I kind of got back on my feet. And I was grateful that they were able to go and do that. And that was an option for them at the time. Literally started over and decided, well, what I had been doing wasn't working at all, obviously. I was hopeless. I was depressed. I was suicidal. And I felt worthless. I had no self-confidence whatsoever. And I knew that I needed to change in order for things to change for me. It finally had come to either change or die, and I didn't want to die. I wanted the pain to end, but I didn't know how. But through the miracle of other incredible people in my life, through my parents, my siblings, mentors, teachers, people that I searched out online and adopted as mentors in my life, and kind of cyber stalked them and learned from them. I was able to slowly begin changing. And the very first change I remember making was from some YouTube video I watched with Tony Robbins. And in it, he inspired me to begin looking up a quote a day. And so I would look up a quote on Pinterest or Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and I would save it. And then the next day I'd read the quote from the day before, and I'd save another one. And by the end of 30 days, I had 30 quotes. And it literally began to change my mind and the way that I thought about things, because the quotes that I was looking for were things that I wanted to become. And that was the very first thing that started this journey of awakening, if you will, this changed lifestyle, and this change of habits. It all started in the mind with what I wanted to do, what I wanted to become, and slowly led to where I am now, almost 5 years later, in 2019. Just happily married. We've got a home that we're buying. We've got great jobs that we're able to go to Boeing just down the street, and we work together. We get our breaks and our lunches together, and we spend a lot of time with each other. My youngest son, Draven, is 16. He's still with us for a few more years. I wish it was a lot longer. I'm not going to apologize for getting emotional. It's just a part of who I am. And if it makes you feel uncomfortable, that's a bummer. But I'm grateful for the life that I'm now living. And if a turd like the man I was can change, I believe that anybody can, truly. I used to think I was a total waste of oxygen, and I was not the best person I could have been. I wasn't the best husband. I wasn't the best father. But gratefully, I was able to change some things around. And I know if I could, anybody can, truly. So if you're feeling hopeless, you're feeling depressed, despondent, suicidal, if you just want the pain to end and you're willing to end it all just to end the pain, trust me, you're not alone. There are so many people out there that want the pain to end, and they just don't know how to start healing through the pain and how to suffer while they're healing and then come out on the other end. It's almost like we're caterpillars, and we go through this period where we're stuck in a cocoon, and it's painful and it's uncomfortable. But what we don't realize is that that process is making us better. It's making us stronger. It's making us wiser. And eventually you're gonna come out on the other side a butterfly. And it's gonna be a beautiful experience when you look back. It really is. The website that I've created is www.goodinthehead.com. On there, there's a ton of information I've come across. It's beautiful information, and most of it is through Tom and Lisa Bilyeu with impact theory and health theory, women of impact, relationship theory, and all the many, many incredible guests that they've had on their shows. You can access that on YouTube. I highly suggest watching a lot of them. It has changed the way I think, the belief system I now have, and my life. Interestingly enough, I heard from Jim Rohn one time, that it's not what we get on our jobs, it's what we become on our jobs. And yes, I may complain about the low pay that I think I'm getting, but I'm blessed to have a job. And the incredible thing about my job is while I'm working away with my hands all day, creating these products in a manufacturing plant, they allow us to listen to content, anything we want to. And so within almost 2 years now, I've listened literally to thousands of hours of content, which is physically and chemically, hormonally restructured my brain, my body, my health, my mindset, my belief systems, and allowed me to now live a completely different life than the one that I was living. And I share a lot of that content on Good in the Head as tools that anyone can use. I've written a book. It's a daily thing that I post on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter, and it's free online. There are so many tools that have helped me that I felt compelled to share with everyone else who may someday need them. And even if this isn't for you, I guarantee it's going to be for someone you know someday. It could be for one of your kids going through a rough time. It could be for a friend, a family member. When you're at a loss as to what to say when you walk into a room and they're cutting themselves or hurting themselves, you're going to know what to do. You're going to know what to say because you've researched some of these tools. Again, I'm not going to apologize for being emotional. Sometimes when I talk about certain things, it happens. That's a part of who I am, and I'm okay with that. I really hope that these messages reach who they need to. I hope that the people that are looking for these things will be able to find them in time, because I've lost people to suicide, and that sucks. we're all in this together. You know, when one of us is suffering, collectively we all suffer. But the beautiful thing is, it's also true that when one of us heals, collectively we all heal. And that's the dharma that I've found in life. That's my purpose, my mission for the rest of my life, to empower others to change and to heal and to become better and stronger and wiser. Because uh, if I was able to do it, anybody can do it. Much love to you all on your journey. And if you see me in the same shirt for the next few YouTube videos, it's because I'm taking advantage of high energy levels. Like Robin Sharma said, right? It's about time management, but it's also about energy management. And when we've got energy to do the good things, might as well get some stuff done. I wish you all the best. Thank you.